Boop. Hello, one, hello, all. I hope you're doing well today. I'll know if I'm doing well in a minute after we do this. Boop. Yeah, so what we have here is a setup. It's not very well lit, so sorry about that, but whatever. I've got all the lights I can. Where you have me right here, and you can see into the computer right here. Now, it would appear that I didn't do anything to synchronize the webcam, the secondary webcam right here, so it's gonna be a little bit ahead. I don't give a shit. We're gonna do this. So, if y'all didn't see my video on YouTube, too bad. What we're doing right now is assembling my PC, hopefully for real this time. No more tomfoolery. Also, my house is presently haunted, so if you hear anyone talking in the background, it's a ghost. Say hello to the ghost. And to the dog and cat, which love each other very much. I'm going to use my wrist strap because I don't want any fuckery. This is going to be a pro-grade build. And alas, there are like no unpainted metal surfaces. So this wristband is mostly just to make me feel good. I mean, I could put it on a screw, but the screw's not grounded. Anyway, I'm building this in my NZXT 630 case. And I guess an unpainted metal surface will work too. I mean, a painted one will work as well. I mean, I know it won't, but whatever. I'm kind of grounded, maybe just a little. Where? Oh, my drive is already in there. So I'm gonna grab the motherboard here, and we're gonna begin. This should go by pretty quickly because I already have everything I need. The standoffs are in the correct position. The power supply is installed from when I last attempted to build. So all I really need to do is throw in the motherboard, wire up the power switch, check and make sure everything works, and from there just do everything else with the build. And I'm going to need my scissors. Good thing I have them. It's kind of nice, this little foam pad they got it sitting on. I appreciate good packaging and good packing. I don't want my shit going bad. Because you know them UPS people be banging it up. Alright, that's one, that's two. There's plastic on here. I'll wait to peel it until the thing's built. I peeled the plastic like that was like the first thing I did last time, just because I was like, screw all those people that wait till it's done. Maybe that's what caused the build to fail. Maybe that was it right there, just me not following the standard operating procedure with the plastic. Okay, so it looks like a decent motherboard. I like its layout. The camo theme is kind of blech, but I'm willing to forgive it if it just fucking works. Oh, is there another one? Oh, there is another one. It would make sense that there are 4 and not 3 because even is the correct way. Never odd. Alright, so if you are in here, if you're watching the chat, or if you're in the chat, feel free to chat me up. I will talk to you. I have it pulled up on my laptop. But let's just throw this motherboard into the PC. I like how these higher-end motherboards don't have a... Rather, their backplate is just kind of already attached to them. And this is fitting kind of oddly. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Like, no screwing around with backplates. So, what I'm going to do after I make sure everything lines up perfectly is screw it in with just one screw. Because I just want to make sure it works before I get all too in-depth here. Alright, that's lined up. That looks pretty to me. Y'all see the motherboard? Cool. You see my hand? Cool. I'm here. I have 3 browsers open and 1 monitor. Yeah, dude. Get a second monitor like me. Once you get that ball in money from Aldi. Now, we will install the CPU, but first, I'm going to belch loudly and be a rude ass. Hopefully, the back plate for this stupid mount will stay in there. Because sometimes after you take these out, it just falls out and then it becomes a pain in the butt. You can see the little nubs here sticking out. Can you? If I point to them, you should be able to. Hopefully they'll continue to do so. And you know what? I'm going to make this little screen a little bigger. I'm going to make it just a little bigger because who wants to see my ugly mug? And my mugly mug. There we go. Cool. Computer is far off, unfortunately. Well, I didn't say get a computer. I said get a monitor, dude. Dude, bro. But no, man. I mean, Aldi pays good. They pay well. So if you can secure that job, you'll be well on your way. You do that crap full time. Just, you know, give it a bit of hell, because Aldi is... Oh, it fell out. You know what? That's fine. That's absolutely 100% fine. We'll mount the CPU outside of the case. This is what I'm talking about. It just kind of fell out. As you guys saw, I forgot. Got this 2-cam setup. Alright, so I'll just plop it back in here and set it upon my table where you can't see it. And think for a minute. Thinking for a minute. Forgive me. Think hard. Hard is thinking. Thinking is hard. What am I even doing? I'm holding the cooler here. I need to put the CPU in first. Okay, I can't not capture the CPU going in, so I'm just going to throw this back down here so y'all can see it. Damn, I really hope this shit works this time. It's off to the corner, but whatever. Move it down a little bit. Alright. That's part of it. So much crap to do again. Ha. Ryzen 9 3900X. It's just crazy. Like, this processor is more powerful than a Threadripper processor that you could get just 2 years ago. Even like a second-gen Threadripper would have a hard time keeping up with this. It's just crazy because that's like a processor you'd have spent some money on. And that's not to say this processor was cheap, but it's just cool to see like less money get you more. And the processor's in, and interfacing is complete. Now, we'll take the motherboard back out. Chrome! This is some good news that you gotta do. Yeah, let's hope this time it doesn't screw up. And thanks for joining me in this stream. And what I'm gonna do is just temporarmente, I'll just take this, let me move my windows because I can't see the whole text. Got it out. I think it's gonna work this time. I really do. I just, you know... Oh, great. If I move over here, you guys get a nice view of my crotch and the motherboard. Professional. This is the most professional streamer, guys. I am the super professional pro. Alright. So, we're going to install this beautiful cooler that I was just holding. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. Only Kent would lose a giant... giant cooler. Now... We've got a couple things we need to do to install this cooler. And if I could use my grasping. I remember when I learned how to grasp. Hope the audio's okay. It's better work. It better work or you're gonna be salty. Yeah. It's gonna work. I'll be surprised if it doesn't this time. I mean, I think the first time was just really bad luck. So these little gray things go, why are you not sitting flat? Like this. And it's already time to apply the paste. What's going to happen is these go on here like so. Oh, I could screw these on first. And I think I have to, like so. Oh, you fell off, you little butt. Alright, I have to use 4. Alright, cool. How's it looking? It's not perfect, but it's a view. Let's make it better. Better view. More better. Yeah, there we go. Look at me. Look at that. That's great. Hope nothing happens. I hope something happens, and that something is that damn thing works. Now, we have these here screws, specifically for this purpose. So I'm just going to sit down where you can't see me and screw things in. It's kind of like an ASMR video. You don't need to see me. You need only to hear me screwing this into the motherboard. So I hope this is the right screw. I'm actually pretty sure it is. I'm a little hesitant here. Yeah, this is the correct screw. Okay, I'm not going to screw it too tight. It's just got to be secure. Bend this back forward, like so. And put in the other one. Ugh, don't want no salt today. How are you, Wiley? How have you been? Now, I know you have an interview, but have you also still been applying for jobs in spite of the interview, you know? I most certainly hope you have. All right. Cool. We got that one in. And what did I do with the other one? What did I do with the other one? Oh, it's right here. And I was saying earlier, there's a ghost in my house. So if you hear the ghost, that's what you hear. A ghost. My house is haunted. Luca, get your ass down here. There's also Luca. And she's being a punk. Little punk-ass dog. I was wondering if you also plan on trying out BL3. What is BL3? Remind me, please. Oh, Borderlands. Borderlands 3. Maybe not next month, but I'm certainly going to try it. I mean, Borderlands 2, I got raged at it a lot because it's heavily geared towards multiplayer, and I was like, you know me, I'm single-player centric, and so I found it really difficult, but I was also playing the wrong class. Alright, I'm missing a screw, and that's, oh, it's right there. But yeah, I definitely want to give it a shot, because I had fun with it after I got over my little saltiness, because I'm always salty, you guys. Did you see my most raged video ever, Grom? Did you see that one? Did you see how upset I was the other day? Because I was there's not enough salt in the world to describe how salty I was. I was not a happy camper. Alright, let's take a swig of my juicy drink here. In America, the small clip, yeah, from Sekiro. That screwed me over for the rest of the day. I was a cranky crab all the way until Thursday morning when I went to bed. It was terrible. The ghost had to deal with it. I was just all like... I couldn't shake it either. That's what pisses me off. Like, I can't... The fact that a video game affects me like that, really, I need to improve, you know? But... that fucking kill was stolen from me, and that was bullshit. It was bullshit. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, so we're going to put a nice little glop on here. You guys going to see the glop? You're going to see the glop. Glop. Glop in time. Excuse me. Oh, I might need to, like, cut off the end here. Glippity glop. Ah, there we go. A moderate-sized glop. I think that's plenty. I just don't want to underdo it, and I don't want to overdo it, because I don't know if this stuff Noctua gave me is conductive. But now the scary part. I'm going to reposition this a bit, because I want this motherboard to be fully supported on this table while I screw this heavy heat sink into it. Ah! My bad, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to reposition my damn little... Oh, freaking hell, I heard something tweet. Noctua NHD15. The D stands for dominant or something. I don't even know. Alright, you get it, LOL. Sometimes you play Apex and... Oof, I'm excited to try Apex again on this machine. I couldn't stream it very well on my other one. I'm just going to take off the damn thing here for a second, because... Alright, so, this goes on here like this, and it does look like I set it up properly. Oh, whoa! Just getting a little ahead of myself. Well, you know what? I'm going to take the other fan off, Kent. I'm being silly. These fans come off real easy. And they go on real easy. And I just put my finger on the bottom here. I'm going to get some rubbing alcohol and clean that up, because I shouldn't have touched the bottom, so... That's okay, we take our time and we do it right. BRB. There it is. There it is. My dog has unfortunately found the splendor that is cat poop, and now she seeks it out. I have a gate I bought the gate before I moved here. I was when I had it in my old house, and I don't know what I did with the little nubs that screw into the wall. So I need to get another gate, I think. Anyway, just in case anyone was curious, me touching the bottom of this wouldn't have harmed anything necessarily, but it could have impeded thermal transfer and resulted in my processor running warmer, which ultimately would, especially with this generation of Ryzen, resulted in lower maximum clock speeds. So we can't have that. Now, I'm just going to take all the fans off and focus on the heatsink. Cool. Alright. That's the way, I do it. Alright, so, simple alcohol is dried up. Wrong song, Ghosty. Yeah, but I was referencing this as how I like it. That's the way. Alright, now, I just needed to get it to... How did that spread? Not fully, but when we screw it down, it will probably spread better. Spread better. Okay, got it. Whoa, you guys can't see anything except heatsink. That's how massive this thing is. It's so big. And that is definitely what she said. Like, just look at that thing. It towers over the motherboard. I love it. I love it. It's just a tower of thermal conductivity. Okay. Speaking of, like, Apex, I kept trying to play PUBG, and it just wasn't working. This is not working either. It's like, how can I do this? This is just the most prepared Kent has ever been, guys. Forgive me. I'm trying to give you a good show here. Whatever. That will do. That's gonna do, pig. Now, we go in here like this and screw these in. Alright. This shit scares me, because you have to put pressure on the board, and you just... And, like, especially to get the second screw to catch, you have to kind of press down. But it caught. We are good. And there's something about PUBG. I hate that game's guts so hard. But it keeps bringing me back. It's like an abusive boyfriend or something. Alright. Like, you know, it's like, well, Robbie beats me, and he threatened to kill me, but he's really a nice guy. Ah, damn it. See what happened there? Let's unscrew this. This is nerve-wracking. Take some of that pressure off this side and put some more on this side, please. Alright, now still need to loosen it more. There, that should do it. This time we'll get it to connect better. CPU cooler installations are never ever fun. Is it? I don't think so. I'm gonna loosen the other one too and try it the other way. Oof. You haven't played it. The thrill to win, LOL. You know, maybe. I guess. The thrill to win is something that is a thing. I've never, in my almost 100 hours of playing that game, gotten my chicken dinner. Not once. Last year, during the Extra Life live stream, I actually thought it would be possible. But no, didn't happen. That said, I did get some funny kills, and maybe one of these days I'll get to making that, oh, there we go. This time they both got seated nicely. Make a compilation. It's just that I have to sort through... Excuse me for a moment. Okay, we're back. Freaking ghost. But yeah, it's got like tons of footage to go through if I'm going to make that compilation. It's just like maybe I could watch it at 4x speed and suss out the worthwhile moments. So basically, I'm just screwing this down until it's secure, until the screws stop. And it will be securely mounted at that point. Should be almost there. I'm surprised it's threading in so much. God, I hope this shit works this time. Alright, that one's done. And this one is done. Cool. So now we can put the fans back in. One goes in the middle, and one goes on the outside. I'll take this off temporarily. So, they have arrows, so they go like this. Alright, cool. And I'm an idiot. I have the plug, well, where does it plug in on this one? Right there. Yeah, I need the plug going sideways. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't, because I have this here little thing that I could actually... No, it's going to look cleaner if I do it the other way, but I don't care that much. But I care enough, apparently. Very cool mounting of these fans, though. Just snaps right on. Eh. Come on! Get out of here. There we go. And we'll just do the flippy floppy. Alright, now, and now. Cool, and then that one is connected to this heatsink on the far end. This one, so I'm going to connect the other one to this heatsink. But, oh man, it's already towering over the RAM. I'm not going to connect the second fan yet, because it's not necessary for testing the system to make sure it works. I'm just going to plug it into the fan header here. And, because we're doing the bare minimum at first, just to get this thing going. You can't see me plugging it in, but now you can. Right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Wait, no. Wrong way. Don't bend like that. Bend like this. There. Alright, so. Fan header. Keep my hand on something metal so I don't short anything out. And it go in like this. There we go. Cool. Fan is plugged in. Alright, I'm going to put this back where it was, because we're going to find ourselves back in that case again. Excellent. Now I'm going to put my wristband back on, because screw any type of mistake. You did have one good game out of the 2 hours playing. Over 9 kills and 8. Well, damn, dude. 20 people, a third of the server. That's pretty good. And, you know, there's something to say, too, about actually succeeding at a game. You know, I just hate how easy it is to fail at PUBG and just all the little gotchas. Like, there will be someone looking around a corner, and then in the replay, they'll see my whole freaking body, even though I'm doing the same thing. But when I saw them before they kill me, I just see, like, a little speck. So it's kind of BS. But yes, that's what I gotta say about that. All right, now... I need to attach this again, so I can feel safe and secure. Okay. No, I don't want to bend my fins. We'll put it back there. And we're going to put this badass motherboard back into here. This time with the CPU attached. That's the way the pros do it. They put the CPU into the motherboard first. And now we see why. That back plate thing will all fall out on you. Alright, I'm going to screw in just one screw. Just one. That's all we need, just to hold that sucker in there. And it's going to be this back one right here. Back one right here that's just out of your view. Sorry, guys. Fantastic. So, I need to put in the memory, which is over here. Grab that. I'm just going to put in both sticks, because... that's what I want to do. Oh, this motherboard has the one side that clicks open and doesn't have... the other side of it does not click open. If I were to show y'all... wait, yeah, you can't see it that well, but... basically, some motherboards, both of the sides click. This motherboard is not the case. The other ASRock was like that as well. Not sure if I care for that design, but I mean, it worked, so... whatever. And these will go into slots 2 and 4. Because that actually matters, and I would be smart to put the second slot one in first. Probably would have been smart to install this before the heatsink, but apparently, no, I got this. Yeah, I do. Shit, son. Even pressure. Boom! And Latency can be a good factor. Well, for me, that's not a problem. I can't say I had lag. Well, I can if the servers suck, but I got my fast internet. Alright, RAM is installed. Now we just need some power, which is already routed for us. Yeah, it should go in that way, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes it can be a little finicky, and sometimes maybe I'm just being stupid. Could it go this way? No, this is the right way. This is idiot-proof, guys. No, I had it right the first time. Why is it being finicky? Alright, tell you what, I'm going to plug this one in first. And it is plugged in. I did not get a satisfying snap with that, but okay. And then we'll do the last four. Last four. It might not want to. Might have to try again to do it all at once, which is okay. You know what, I'm going to throw in another screw because I'm putting a lot of stress on this area of the motherboard with this stupid plug. So, better safe than sorry. There. Alright. Just getting a little antsy, I guess. I need to not worry, I need to not rush, I need to take a breath. Why is this detaching? What good is this little clip if it's just going to detach like nothing? There we go. There we go. Alright. Then we need CPU power, which is also routed through here. This has a 4 and an 8-pin connection, but I don't think it needs to use all that. And it would appear that I need a little more slack than I've got. That's not good. Ooh, this is going to be a super tight fit. And actually... Do I not have any more slack than this? Ugh. You do have an odd question about CPU cooling. Which is better, air or water? I think in most circumstances, air is better. I err towards air. And I actually have to lift this up. So I'm going to just do this. And the reason being, water cooling is pretty effective at dissipating large amounts of heat over time, but like, and it's beneficial too because it takes up a smaller footprint. I mean, you have a large radiator, but you can you have a smaller footprint on top of the CPU, so that there is a benefit in that. But like with a giant heat sink like this, you accomplish the same amount of thermal dissipation. And this is not fitting through the routing holes on here. I mean, maybe if I really, no. Well, that kind of stinks. How am I going to do that? I think I have to be a little more fun about the routing here. Sorry about the crappy camera angles right now, but I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work. There, that'll give me a bit of slack, I think. I think so. Let's try again. But like, if you're traveling a whole lot with the computer, a water cooler would be less likely to fall off and damage something because this giant heatsink is attached by only 2 points of contact, whereas the water cooler is secured to the side of the case. That gave me all of the slack I needed. Cool. Beautiful. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let me set up the second camera again. Actually, Linus Tech Tips, I think pretty recently, did a video detailing the benefits, and even they had to kind of admit like that air cooling is generally enough / superior. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with water cooling, except I think it. I don't want to have to worry about a system failing. Like, even if the water cooling setup were better in that it kept the CPU cooler for a longer period of time, I don't want to have to worry about it leaking. I don't want to have to worry about the water getting gummed up with bacteria. You know, there's just less to worry about. Every once in a while, I could just go into this system with a can of compressed air, blow out the heatsink, and I'm good to go. But this CPU cooler was about as expensive as like a good water cooler, and it performs about as well. So, as well. Now, what we're gonna do is change our focus to wiring up the start button. So I'll move that there, and I'm just gonna mosey on over to the other side of this thing. Alright, so what we've got, where are those cables? I thought I had them up. I think they're sitting under this Ryzen box. Yep, okay, cool. Move this forward, should not harm anything in doing so. Cool, yeah, your guys' perspective hasn't really changed. Cool. But I mean, some people live and die by water cooling, and I think that's fine. I personally just prefer air. Power switch. And, I have a special thing. It's so great, it's special. Everyone tells me how special the thing is, and what I do with it. I know it's over here. I gotta find the special thing, guys. What do I do with it? It's going to be right the hell over here. It's really small, so maybe I got. Okay, it's a speaker. It's a tiny PC speaker. And we're not starting this PC without that speaker in it, because I want to hear any and all beat codes. And I laid it around, so it's definitely like somewhere stupid. And I'm just, it's right, it's under the case. This is it right here. It's just a little speaker that beeps. Beep codes, for some reason, aren't a thing that new cases take into account. And I think that's stupid because they're amazing. But we're definitely putting a speaker in here. And where speaker? Alright, I think the speaker goes on the top here. But it doesn't tell me which side's positive. If I were to take a guess, it's the left. Alright, cool. So that speaker's going to give us any beep codes, let us know what's wrong. You'll never get liquid cooling. Yeah, same here. We are a family of air cooling people. Now what I'm going to do is throw in the GPU. Oh my goodness, look at how far out that sits. I think it's going to come into contact with the GPU. I hope not. That's kind of... Oh my goodness. Oh, how is that even a thing? Oh my god. How? Alright, hold up. First things first, I have to remove this right here that you all can't see. You can't see what's going on. So, where's my finger? My finger's right there. It's the GPU, this heatsink is so far forward that I might have to... It's just the way the motherboard is. This slot here is so far up that the GPU might scrape up against it. That kind of sucks. Ugh. Tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's 10 others. Alright, but I'm gonna try, so let's try. We just scrape the back plate anyway, which honestly, I don't think that's a big deal. It really depends. Like, if there's a lot of pressure being put on it, that would not be cool. Let's see what we can do. Oh, man, what am I going to do if it doesn't want to fit? Actually, maybe? I don't know. It's, it's in. It's snug up on there, but it's in. Shit. Well, that's a tight fit. No physical contact as far as I can, actually just a tiny, no, I think it's okay. I think it will be okay. That said, let's just screw that back in. Give me a moment here, guys. I'm being silly. Cool. What a tight fit. I'm actually okay with that because no air is being ejected from the sides of this heatsink, so that's not a big deal. Cool. And then we got this here, which will... I know all you see is my meaty, bony hands, but hold on. Look. Dirt, dirt, dirt. There we go. 6 and a 2. I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Why do you want to be like this? I'm not putting it backwards, huh? Maybe I was. No, it goes the other way, Ken. Might be like the... Oh, no, got it. Cool. Cool. So, GPU is installed. Take a look, though, at how close this shit is. Let me get my phone and shine a light in there and see, like, is it actually touching? Flashlight. Yeah, it is physically touching. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's definitely physically touching the back plate. But you know what? Maybe that'll just, like, absorb some heat from the back plate. It's not shorting anything. There's no board right there. So I think we'll be okay. So, and it's also covering the fan. Weird design. I have to say the design's kind of strange. That said, though, let me think here. I think we're ready to try and boot this thing up. So, I'm going to do some camera repositioning. Well, actually, I don't think I have to. I could just put the monitor back here. Alright, yeah. Just push this back a little bit, because we have a CPU hooked up, we have a GPU hooked up, we have RAM hooked up. There's no storage hooked up, but we don't need it. Well, Wiley, GPUs are getting bigger because we're just pushing them as far as they'll go in terms of speed. And that Moore's Law has slowed down a whole lot. So, I mean, we can't exactly pack as many transistors into one little space as we'd like to. And phones just don't require as much power. Alright, now, I'm going to set my monitor up, and my mouse and keyboard. And the very first thing we're going to frickin' do, if this thing boots, is go into the BIOS and set the voltage on the damn CPU to be proper. Alright, display port, click. Okay, power. I need a extension cord like nobody's business, actually. Actually, a power strip would be smarter. And this power supply is off right now. Cool. Maybe I don't need an extension cord, but I probably do. All y'all see is monitor, I bet. Oh yeah, definitely need an extension cord. Yeah, y'all see monitor for sure. That's okay. BRB. see my white extension cord? You see my white extension cord? I thought I had it in the bedroom. That's good. It's not there. Oh, it's probably upstairs. I think it's drawers or anything. I think it's upstairs. Okay, I am back, and with an extension cord to extend my cords. I'm still wearing this goofy ass wristband. Okay, monitor is plugged in. Let's plug in the keyboard and mouse. Acer Predator. Don't expose your kids to it. We can disable the second cam for now. Give you guys a better view of what's going on. Cool, cool, cool. This seems like it doesn't take long at all. Well, again, I already had the power supply in there, and all of the standoffs, like, I've only screwed in 2 of them. Because right now we just want to test it. And that is why we're doing it this way. And there goes my mouse. And that sounded like it hurt, but whatever. I'm just set down my keyboard. USB 3.2. That's kind of cool. The newest in USB technology, except for 4. Alright, I need to plug in the mouse because a lot of these new UEFI BIOSes use mice, which is kind of nice. Mice are nice. It's going to take me a moment to catch up in the chat as well, so bear with me. Well, I'm just going to say also, appreciate you guys being here, spending your Friday night with me. That's kind of cool of you. Alright, so, let's see what we got going on. Cool. All right. I'm gonna flip this thing on, and you guys are gonna have the perspective you have right now, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna do one final check, just make sure everything's good. But I got my speaker in there. Speaker of the house. I got my GPU, which is in physical contact with the heatsink, which kind of sucks, but it's securely mounted. Power is plugged in. Power to the CPU is plugged in. None of this matters. Yeah, we have the power switch hooked up, and I mean, if it doesn't turn on the first time I press the switch, we can flip it. I wonder if this is an X16 slot as well. I mean, if it were, I'm gonna have to reference the manual. It probably isn't. I think we're good to go. I'm going to flip the power switch here. Oh, look at that. RGB. You can't see it. It's going crazy. I need you guys to see the silliness. Hold on. You're all going to see some freaking, look at that, like, techno shit going on. System is down. The system is down. All right, well, at least we know the RGB works. That was the most important part of the build. Build successful. Just kidding. Let's try and start her up. Let's try and start the engine. And, oh, wow, great. Yeah, the power button is up here and I'm down here. Oh, God. Well, actually, Kent, why don't you just flip the monitor around? Yes, guys, I am talking to myself. Hold up. Hold up or shut up. This is a momentous occasion. So, I'll just be in front of here so y'all can actually see my face. I'll leave this like this. And is it actually updating? Where am I? Oh, is it? Am I really obscured by the monitor? Y'all should see me now. But can it run Quake 2? Well, RTX? No, it can't. Yeah, that monitor's really in the way. Alright, no problem. I know what to do. Carefully. Carefully, Kent. Carefully. No more fuck-ups. No more fuck-ups. My fucked-up friend. Okay, alright, we got this. And we turn. And we turn. Okay, cool. Just bring the mouse over. And I don't know if the mousing surface here is going to be okay. And then I can move this up here like so. That should do. Just close this up a little bit. There we go. See how we look. Let's see how we look. Looks good to me. And then actually I might be able to take this little guy here and point it directly at the monitor. Let's see how that looks. Okay, whatever. Good enough. I'm gonna start this sucker up. And any last words before I do? Nah, let's just do it. 3, 2, 1. Fans are on. Waiting to hear a beep code. No beep code yet. It could take a minute for the processor to kind of to get its netcode updated, so I do need to be patient. There are LEDs on the motherboard, but I can't see what they're doing. They're nothing yet. Oh my god. I have to say the suspense is killing me. Oh, I have display! Thank God. Oh, thank God.
What?
And it is posted. Alright, now, first things first. First things first. Oh my God, first things first. Get in here. And where's the voltage settings? Because what the fuck? Oh, you guys can't see shit. I'm sorry. OC tweaker, CPU voltage ID, chain. Where's it? Hold on. Voltage mode. CPU vCore voltage. Fixed to 1.3. 1.3. Alright. And with that, I don't know if you, yeah, you guys see it. That's awesome. Exit. Save. Oh. Let's make sure it boots again. And when it does, I'm going to turn on XMP. Praise RNG Jeebus. Yeah. Praise the computing gods for allowing me to have a computer that computes. Another successful boot. So it likes the 1.3 volts. Now what we will do is set XMP. GRAM profile. Whoa, it's got a couple. Whoa, all of these are wrong. What? 4200 megahertz. That ain't gonna work. These are 3600 sticks. Oh wait, that's kind of weird. Wait. XMP2 setting. It shows it right here for like 3600 megahertz, but if I go to DRAM profile, it shows 4200, which is kind of odd. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. I got it. Oh my God. Thank goodness. Let's make sure it boots one more time. One more time. Oh, and it did. Yes. 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 All right, guys. As it turns out, Kent can build a computer. But we are not done yet. It's time to put the finishing touches on it. Let me just look at this. Total memory, 16 gigs. We are running at 3600 megahertz speed. CPU is Good to go. Look at that, 3900X, 12-core processor. Finally! Finally. All right. I'm gonna exit this. I'm gonna actually just power the thing off. 3, 2, 1, 0, -1. And we're gonna finish this build because we haven't finished it yet. So I'm gonna reposition the cams. Such a relief, guys. Such a damn relief. I imagine you might have a sense for how relieved I am after what I've been through already. Man, you don't know what I've been through. Look at those RGB lights going crazy. Alright, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm going to cut all power to this machine, and we are going to resume the building of it. Now, I need to take this off here to install my M.2 drive. So let's do that. Hopefully this will just come. Oh, I need a smaller screwdriver. No, I have one. It's down here at least, I think. Yeah, Mario. Oh, what am I doing with it? Yeah, you have to forgive me. My whole house is a mess and has been ever since my first attempted build. I was going to clean it this week, but I didn't make time to do so, and I need a smaller screwdriver. So I'm going to go. I'm going to be right back and get one. All right. Applause. Did you spell that wrong? No, you spelled it correctly. All right, please tell me the piece comes off separate from everything else. Please tell me that's a thing. It is not. Oh man, that sucks. Oh. Ah. All right. I have to take out the GPU and figure this out now. Because they didn't account for someone who has a M.2 drive that already has heatsink on it. So, shouldn't be a big deal. Whew, I'm just glad it works. All this other stuff is just random stuff that we can work through. And speaking of working through, I can't get into there. Oh, that's a bit of a pain. Huh. Okay, so I can't get to the thing that I need a flashlight again. What I'm looking for is the button or whatnot to release this GPU. I hate that about PCI Express slots. I don't want to rip the damn slot out. But on the other hand, I don't see or feel anything that would... Oh, there it is. Way the hell back there. Alright, I have to push this back down before I can release it, I guess. There we go. Out you go. Alright, cool. Okay. Now, it would appear I have to remove this whole damn thing in order to put an M.2 drive in. Because this middle slot is for M.2 Wi-Fi. Alright, well, let's do it. I want my damn M.2 drive. a couple screws, so it's not that big a deal. Cool. And everything is a mess, and I'm not putting everything in the same place. I'm going to be careful. Okay. Let's see what this does. What it do? Whole thing comes off. Well, that kind of sucks though, because like, what if I want to install an M.2 drive without your heatsink on it? Always something, I swear to God. Late to the party, but howdy. Hey, Quinstar. I'm just, I have successfully booted my new PC, but now there's another problem in that this heatsink is precluding the installation of my M.2 drive, which has its own heatsink. So I'm going to have to figure out how to address that. Let's consult the owner's manual. Let's see what it has to say. Kind of silly that these little pieces aren't, like, able to be separated from the hole. Yeah. Let me get the manual. Where's the manual? Probably underneath here. Yeah. Well, ow, 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 ow. They gave me all sorts of goodies. All right. And of course, a driver CD. Because people still use CD-ROM drives, damn it. Sometimes words look incorrect even though they are right. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing. Blah, blah, blah. I already installed the CPU. I already installed the heatsink. Yeah, I am not afraid of checking the manual when I am not sure. How are you tonight, Quinstar? RGB headers, M.2 Wi-Fi Bluetooth module installation guide. Well, that's great. Although, if that did come with this thing, I might as well put it in. I don't think it did. Nah. It just has availability for one. Please loosen the screws to remove the M.2 heatsink. Please remove the protective films on the bottom side before you install an M.2 module. Well, what if my M.2 drive has its own heatsink? Module, oh, it has a support list, and of course mine's not on it. That better not be a problem. I'm not in the mood right now. But, see, what, this is a Patriot drive. What does this even plug in there for? I'm confused, guys. I'm going to try and unplug this for a minute. Okay. Let's remove it and see what happens. Yeah, this is all one solid piece. I have to wonder, is the motherboard okay without it in there? I don't know, because now it leaves this whole... I mean, it's solid metal, so I imagine it's conducting some heat away from that damn chipset. Ah, jeez. And I don't see a way to remove this heatsink from here. It's on there pretty well. But, I mean... shit. It would go something like this. How's it looking? Alright, you guys can see it. something like this, but it's way the hell too high up for that damn thing to screw down properly. It's too high. And furthermore, if I put it in that slot, is my GPU going to fit over it? Jesus. I think it will. Things are getting kind of precarious here. Doing okay, just getting in from work, about to make meatloaf and potato salad for dinner. Nice. I'm going to have Fathead Pizza. Nice and keto friendly, almost no carbs. That's where it's at for me. I might need to Google this problem I'm having and see what the solution is. It is. Alright, just carefully we go. Ah, darn it. This is so... This is so jank. Yeah, I haven't got that in there straight. There we go, there we go. There we go. No. Wait, what are you? Maybe it needs... Always the little shit. Oop, okay. I'm going to take a minute and look at this. What else did they give me? Well, they gave me that thing, but that's just for this. Is it not? Maybe. And I suppose just for the lulz, I could take that heatsink that I put right here and see if it'll just kind of hang out there. It's not gonna. Spoiler alert. Yeah, spoiler alert. No friggin' way. So, it might just be that my drive is not freaking compatible. Oh man, that sucks. Just thinking, what can I do? Could I move it to the bottom slot? I mean, I'm going to encounter the same problem either way. It's just too fat. It sticks up too high. So this heatsink on it. Well, got the plug out of the way. Let's just move the plug out of the way. No. Yeah, it's right here. Odd docking points from this motherboard for that design. That kind of sucks. These should be detachable. So I suppose my next question is, can I run the motherboard without this piece? What did I do with my phone? What did I do with my phone? There it is. This thing is an X570 Steel Legend. X570 Steel Legend, can you run without chipset heatsink? Talking to Google. I need more info. I would think maybe you could, simply because it's designed to take heat from the SSDs. The M.2 shown is the next generation form factor. Small size, blah, blah, blah. Loosen the screws, remove the heat sink. Tighten the screw cover. There is no step 6, put the heatsink back on. But it is an M.2 heatsink. So maybe I don't need it on there. I mean, the fan isn't actually connected. That Ghost has a phone. The fan isn't actually connected to this heatsink in any way that I can see. It's connected to that one. It might mess with the airflow a bit, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm making the call. Judgment call is going to be that. So, I'm just going to do that, and hopefully we'll all live to see another day. That said, what do I do in the damn drive? Sitting right here, ground myself a bit, and we'll try this again. Excellent. Now, I'll just take one of these little screws and screw it back in. Yeah, Siri sucks. Nobody cares about Siri. Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. I don't think this is gonna work. Can't. There we go. Yes. It is trying to come up though. I need a different screw. Where's that little tiny one? Actually, you know what? I think I need to remove this and put one of the normal standoffs in there. So let's see if I can do that. Kind of crap though. Like, I see what they're trying to accomplish by putting that heatsink in there, but maybe leave that up to the designers of the SSDs to cool their SSDs off. Because now you just make it harder for people like me. Does this come out? Doesn't want to. Doesn't feel like it. But maybe it doesn't need to be going in that one anyway, simply because the GPU. So what I can do is pull this sticker off here and put that thing in there. Cool. I mean, they give you the standoffs for that reason. You're adorable, Luca. She has a piece of rawhide that she's been working at for over an hour now. Stinks about the fan, though. It looks all jank, but whatever. It will be receiving a lot of airflow regardless, thanks to my case, so I'm not, like, super extra concerned. Maybe if there's, like, a chipset temperature header, I can keep an eye on it. Got it. Got it. Come on, get out of the bag. And this little piece of sticky crap is still sticking to me. Alright, so, if I'm not mistaken, this should screw into here. Yeah, I think they mean for you to do that. So, I'm a little concerned, though, because my drive is not listed on their support list, which is stupid. Speaking of which, it's on this heatsink. Alright. 1 terabyte, right there, a byte. Get my tiny, tiny screw out. Ah, shit, I lost it. I think it fell on the ground. Ugh. It's okay, they've provided more. Exactly 1 more. So let's not drop this one. All this newfangled stuff is nice, but at the same time, it's stressful. Touch the metal. Okay. Alright. Now, We go in for the kill. Cool. Perfect. Okay. That SSD is mounted. Whether or not it will work is the next question. I think it will. Alright, so what we'll do next is screw in the rest of the standoff screws, because that's a bit easier than we were just doing. A little bit less dramatic. Get that done. Nice and easy and straightforward. I hope my damn SSD works. If not, I guess I can try and return it and get one that's compatible. It's just a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass SD. See what I did there? Or maybe I can try and remove that heatsink from it, but I shouldn't have to. Oh, good deal, good deal. It's nice to have a copy that works. Although this is going to forever worry me now. Huh, interesting positioning of the standoffs, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. It's like they gave up one to put another in its spot. You live there. You live where? What? Alright, you know what? I think I might want to power this thing back on just to see if it detects that SSD. It's still plugged in. I did this with everything friggin' plugged in like a freaking pro. Alright, motherboard is fully mounted now. It's not going anywhere. Doggy's getting a little crazy. So let me just see. I turned the power back on, but the RGB isn't going all cray on me. Oh, because I unplugged that heat. You know, I don't care about the RGB. Alright, fans are spinning up. That's always a good sign. Hitting the delete key, hitting the delete key, delete, delete. Just waiting for it. Oh, I don't have a video card in here. I'm being a doof. Why ain't my computer working? Well, I can put it in now permanently, so let's do that. Stinks about having to make physical contact. But it does so without complaint, so at least there's that. I worry about everything. Literally leave the house and... Okay, well, that's great. To quote some famous people on the tubes, welcome to the real world, jackass. You literally leave the house and to worry about the well-being of your belongings. Well, that's silly. Why waste your time concerning yourself with such things? I mean, whatever will be, will it not? Gosh, why aren't you? Oh, because I'm doing it backwards, like I do. Okay. Now let's try this with the monitor plugged in. Grab my keyboard, grab my mouse. Alright, monitor is lighting up, but it has no signal. That's okay. Let's take a second and might not like that SSD. It's doing stuff, though. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it's a work fine. It works fine. Yeah, it's working. We'll see if it actually detects the SSD, though, which is my concern. Boot. Yes, it sees it. NVMe Viper M.2. Fantastic. We're almost done here. So, did it save my settings from before? Yeah, everything's great. Cool, 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 cool. Just turn this mother friggin' sucker off. And set up the rest of the PC. Alright. Cool. Alright, no more worrying, guys. We're on the home stretch here. I'm going to unplug everything and just start setting it up. We've got a few things we need to do. So, let's get at it. Got my reset switch, which, these are always a pain in the ass to deal with. Right there, plus on the left. This doesn't indicate which side is plus, so. Boot. Might keep that plug, that speaker in there. I really like that speaker. Alright, this is power LED. Plus and minus. Plus goes on the far side. Plus and minus. Wrong one. There we go. And then we've got hard drive lead, which should be... Oh, I got it backwards. Power lead goes on top. Power lead and hard drive lead. That. Then, that should be it for the switches, to be honest. I have a few hard drives, but what's cool about this case is that hard drive installation is amazing. You have these little sleds that just slide them right in. My hard drives are already attached to said sleds from the first attempt at putting together my computer, so it's really easy to do. But I have to actually manipulate this, so I'm going to turn off the second cam again. Oh, yeah. That way y'all will be able to see the light. Because we're getting towards the home stretch. I got 2 hard drives to put in here. And the CD-ROM drive, because of course I have one, is already in there. The rather Blu-ray rewritable drive, because that's how I roll. So, everything's unplugged. We pick this up and we twine it around. Ugh. Yeah, I know you can't see anything right now. Give me a second. Great. Well, that was nothing. That was literally nothing. So, no harm, no foul. Ugh. Okay. Cool. So, this is my 2,000 gigabyte drive right here. This is the one that all of my recordings for YouTube go on. So we'll just slide that sucker in, and it's as easy as just going in here and sliding. It's so freaking cool. I love this case. And it snaps right in, and we're good to go. Just like that. And then we have 5 more terabytes. This is like all of my games and data files and work shit. All sorts of stuff. And we'll slide this sucker into the bottom here just because I like to give them a lot of space. Help them breathe. And, shoot. So there's a little... One bugaboo about this is that the sleds stay on the drive via these little magnetic things. Not magnetic enough to mess with your drive, mind, but... And there's enough dust in here to kill a dust bunny. To feed a dust bunny. To make a dust bunny. It's got these little magnetic things that fall out rather easily. There we go. Alright, we're good. Let's try this again, but more better. More better! There we go. Fantastic. It's in. Now, we just need to hook that stuff up. with some power. See what the chat's saying. That ghost is having an issue opening a pickle jar, if you can tell. Actually, it was pizza sauce. But yeah, ghosts aren't known for their muscularity. Hi, dog. Move, dog. You're a dog. Get out of the damn way, dog. Luca's looking at me like she's like I'm supposed to give her something. Maybe I should kick in the ass. Ooh, and they supplied me with ample amounts of SATA cables. And, alright, so we'll just do the pluggy plug. Cool. We plug and we route to motherboard. Doesn't matter which goes where, I don't care. Because it rhymes. And I'm just fine. Get that shit all routed in there. Everything goes through the bottom one. Alright, cool. And I feel like I'm missing something. Well, I could actually plug them in via the power as well. Which is what this is in here for. Derp. Still feel like I'm forgetting something, but we'll be fine. Alright, hard drives are almost done being hooked up. Just need to plug them into the motherboard. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff I haven't done yet. Shit. One hard drive and two hard drive. Easy as pie. Have any of y'all watched Stranger Things Season 3? One hard drive. Two hard drive. Cool. Then we've got this USB 2 header just sitting here wanting to be plugged in, so I might as well give it what it wants. Right there. And I have a USB 3 header around here somewhere, I don't know where. Oh, well, oh cool, the CD-ROM drive was already plugged in from the previous one. Day one, binged it. What do you think of it? Without spoilers to the other viewers. Because I just finished it last night. I watched it over the span of about 2 weeks. Wait, why am I opening these? Oh, because I do need another one. Fair enough. Is this going to be long enough? Yeah. Yeah, it will. Oh, I'm so happy that I get my CD-ROM drive. Cable router. My cable routing is a mess. I mean, I'll clean it up later, but for now I'm just trying to get this thing done. I want it done. Alright, one more of these. Clickety clock, it is done. Loved it, fantastic, and it's not as gritty or horrifying as the first season. Yeah, I really did enjoy it too. I mean, it was a bit... You really had to use your suspense of disbelief. But I enjoyed it overall. And I like that it's going to continue. Interestingly, on I think Rotten Tomatoes, or the sites that aggregate reviews and shit, it's actually got the lowest score out of all of the seasons, which... I don't know, I think it's a little... Oh, I was hoping you'd get my face. I think that's a little harsh. I thought it was pretty good. Alright, what else do I have to do from the back? Nothing. I got everything hooked up. Obviously, these cables are going to be something I have to tend to, but I'm going to make this thing flip forward again, because there's more I have to do in the front. Cool beans. Excellent. And I guess we can set this here up again. Balance it out, can't. There we go. Okay, it's still a mess. As you can see, the mess persists. There's a lot of mess. Yeah, I got some cleaning up to do. But we have a sound card to install as well. I'll put that in here. It actually is going to need to go up one. Oh, here's that other tiny fucking screw. It didn't fall on the floor. Good. Screwdriver. You believe Gabriel hated it. Why do you believe that? Did he say so? Too bad he's got to be asleep right now because he's all British and shit. But he said he'd watch the VOD. With a little luck, I'll process the VOD on this very PC, but I want to benchmark it clean. But there's still plenty of time left in the night. You're a dork, dog. She doesn't know how to keep her own feet below her. Oh. Oh. Why have trouble here? What gives? Am I being stupid? No, it's like everything's shifting a little too far forward. What? I'm being silly. There we go. I don't know what that was about. He did expressed it in Steam chat to me. Yes, it does. Not that it matters. Not everyone has to like everything, you know? I thought it was good. And yes, I could see why someone wouldn't like it, though, because it reminds me of, like, that vampire movie with the kids. So, like, once kids get, like, OP, it's hard for me to suspend disbelief, but it's in the spirit of Stranger Things, and therefore I can forgive it. And I actually need to take this GPU out again. Maybe. Maybe. Because I need to put in the second CPU fan. But let's just see if I can't do a little bit of wizardry. You're a wizard, Kenty. I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to take the GPU out. No. I'm cool with the fan sitting high. Because you need that RAM clearance and... Ah! Need that RAM clearance and it's fine. But I need to attach that. No, it's fine. It's on there. Good. Good. Now, we have a splitter for these cables. It's actually the opposite of a splitter, Kent. It combines them. And Gabriel says I can't burp. He's so full of it. It must suck to be wrong. Alright, here we go. So this thing will actually combine these two into one, so that the onboard controller will control them both at the same time. And I know you just see my beefy hand again. It saves them for a period, but they do eventually clear out. Oh, okay. Alright, you win this round. But I'll get you next time, Whitey. Next time. Alright, that is plugged in. What am I forgetting? My dog's going nuts. She's such an okay dog. I got the sound card. I got the video card. I've got the SSD. Ooh, is that gonna... Well, okay. I got the GPU. I got the CPU. Got the CPU coolers, both front and back. No, that's fine. Fine, Ken. Is it, though? I think this is actually too high for the door to close properly. I do have to take the GPU out and mount that door a little lower, that fan just a little bit lower. Damn it. It's alright. Best to do it right way first time, than have to do it the wrong way many time. Luca, stop falling! Friggin' gimp. Alright, this shit again with this. Oh, I left them. I have to stop doing that, guys. I left my damn flashlight on. Wasted. Oh, is that the thing I think? If it is, I can't reach it. Oh my god, how did I do this before? How did I do this before? Oh, that's a cord. Why does there have to be a release on this thing? I need to get on the other side. I can't get on the other side, guys. It's futile. Let me just turn off the second camera because it's not really working for us right now. How long has this stream been going? Almost 2 hours. That's funny. You think you heard that ghost speak just now? Yeah, ghosts sometimes like to tell everyone their woes. You know, I think I have to remove the sound card so that I could get at that stupid slot release thing. No, I can do it, I think. Oh my god. Turn it off, Kent. Oh, I feel it. It's just so hard to get to. Can I do it this way? Nope. Okay, taking out the sound card. At least when this is like done, I don't have to futz with it anymore. It's just gonna stay this way for years and years. Because lots of futzing is happening. I still don't see it, but now I can get my little hand in here. And I know it's going to be right here. Is that it? Oh my goodness. No, that is not it. You have to go back further. There it is. Maybe I can poke it with something. With a really thin screwdriver. It's not long enough. Oh. Sorry guys, but I gotta do this the right way. And the right way is with a friggin' knife. And the knife isn't long enough. Unreal. It's long enough, but I gotta get a butter knife. A better knife. Luca, quit being a bitch. I mean, I know you are one, but... Ooh, oogie what? Oogie. Now, all I gotta do is the right way. So where is the other diamond art? I need to find a place to hang it. In fact, the other diamond arts... Well, I mean, I've got 4 total. One's in the office, as you probably know. 2 are behind me. 1 is in storage right now, because I don't want the animals destroying it. Because I don't know where to put it permanently yet. These 2 behind me are going to end up moving as well. Reflection of the light off the white kitty, I think. What's the white spot on that one? Let's see. Yeah, this is just light, and this white spot you see right here, it looks like. No, other side. Yeah, that's the light coming from the ceiling. But yeah, there's going to be like a bigger art piece behind me at some point. This is a temporary spot for these, and once I get it figured out, that's when the other one will be hung. Okay, let's move this down a bit. That should do. Wait, did I even make sure that this airflow was in the right direction? It was. Cool. Alright, that's as low as it's going. It's practically touching the RAM. Not even practically, is. Cool. Fan is installed. It's a little bit low. Yeah, that's cool. Everything clears now. Once again, we'll fit in the GPU. Touching metal surfaces. Making sure I don't break my GPU fans, because one of our LAN attendees did that last time. Sucks for him, though. That I feel for him. Oh, God, that fit is so tight. But it works. It freaking works. That's the point. It works. Everything works. It works, guys. My monster. It's alive. Can't hang it because I'm not allowed to hang stuff at my house. Yeah, man, you live in a fascist place. Some fascist-ass shit. Once you get that job and you start making that money, maybe you can move to a nicer place that allows you to hang shit. Luca is actually behaving really well. Okay. That is installed. It's a good sound card. I never used to like Creative, but this card does do well. Good moving. There we go. Alright, cool. Got both fans installed. Gotta plug in the GPU once more. She keeps dropping her ball, picking it up, bringing it to the couch. Now she's just running around the house with it. She's such a goober. And with that... oh, I still have not... HD audio goes into the sound card. God damn, she's loud. Okay, that's plugged in. We have my USB 2.0 slots. I thought I already plugged this in, but okay. Careful, can't align properly. You do. That is done. Now I have a USB 3.0 header around here somewhere. This is it. Where on the oh, I see it. Shit, I need to actually put this through the mid section. Ugh. My dog is just an infinite pool of energy. She could be taken out to a dog park, beaten up by all of the other dogs, and then an hour later she's like ready to do it all over again. Get a little bit of water in her, she's good to go. But that's puppies for you. I give it a year and a half of total age before that shit starts wearing off. I've got some time to deal with that ahead of me. Oh, this thing has 2 USB 3 headers. That's pretty cool. Alright, I want to plug it into whichever one it'll fit to, honestly. Ugh. Vision is impaired. Where's that flashlight? Beat RB. I see what you said, Wiley. Thinking of moving more inland. Lived here a few years, but you want her to be closer to her family. That makes sense. I mean, there are good places where you're AFK'd right now. I think we're done. I mean, obviously I have a touch of cable management that I could stand to do, for sure. But, ooh, and I have this. This is important. On the whole, ostensibly, I think we are good to go. I'm going to boot this thing up one more time with everything connected, just to be sure. And then maybe do some wire routing. But, honestly, no, it definitely needs a bit of touch-up with the wires. Okay. Alright. Plug in le monitor. I don't know if that's French monitor, guys. I don't know shit. Not saying it is, but I'm not saying it isn't. Alright. And el poder. And I can't wait to try out all the games that CPU bottlenecked on my i5 PC. This thing even has USB Type-C, which is kind of cool. I could plug in a phone charger. And as time goes by, more and more things will support USB Type-C. And I'll just move this over so you guys can better view. Okay, whatever. That's plenty. I don't care. This is a jank but serviceable stream. Plug in the mouse. Take a look at things. Turn on. Power's already on. Just go in here to. Okay, guys, sorry. Happy Saturday, by the way. Midnight just happened. All right, let's turn this sucker on. Let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. On, bro. This is retarded. Cool, 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 cool. Fans are spinning. God, that cooler is so quiet, though. I have post. Got the ASRock splash screen. Oh, my new computer is born. So, insert and select proper boot device. Good deal. That's odd. I was hitting delete. Maybe I wasn't hitting it fast enough. I'm mashing the delete key. Luca, get out of that cheese!
More like it fell down and I didn't stop it.
Freaking ghosts, man, feeding my dog cheese.
Same man.
Alright, so, I think I mashed it enough that time. There we go, cool. I'm just interested in seeing hardware monitor. CPU is really warm. I think it'll be okay, though. 48 degrees, Jesus, why is that? I hope everything is good, but we'll see. I'm going to stress test it. Both of the CPU fans are running. And, yeah. I think we're good to go. Welcome back, Wiley. I just turned the computer on with everything attached to it. CPU is showing 48 degrees, which is kind of warm. But I think it's fine. Yeah, everything is good to go, I think. That said, I've been thinking about what to name this computer, because I had named the old one that I tried to build Behemoth, but I don't want to use that name twice. And since this computer is strictly air-cooled, there is no water cooling whatsoever, I've decided to give it a name that fits the theme. So this computer is going to be named Tempest. I think the dog is suffocating. So I hereby dub this computer Tempest. I'm going to end the stream right here. I'm going to close it up. I'm going to start setting it up. And hopefully from here on out it'll be a piece of cake. I do regret that I don't have that little heatsink on the chipset, but I don't think it'll matter. The fan's still running. It's going to get lots of airflow. I'll keep an eye on it, but the temperatures appear to be okay. So yeah, thanks for joining me. This video will be posted on YouTube as soon as I get the chance to install my processing software and get it done. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.